Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. There isn't a lot to report. Unfortunately, Solana has started to roll over again. Slight problem that we have with this chart now is that again, this all looks very corrective. So not a clear impulse starting to the upside. The problem is now it topped in 3 waves. And if we now lose the swing low here at $31 and where are we? 20? Would be a strong indication we're heading further down, because if this is somehow an A, B, C, then it indicates strongly that we're now coming down in an impulse, and the break of the wave B would usually confirm that this impulse is ongoing. That would be potentially already the wave 2 low. It would be a very shallow wave 2 high. It would be a very shallow wave 2. We would have not moved into the ideal area for a wave 2. Again, there are different ways of counting this, therefore it's a bit unclear. We would have, based on this count, where we count all of this as a wave 1, we would have only reached basically the 23.6% fib level. But if we start the fibs here, we would have reached the 50% fib level, which again is ideal for a wave 2. So yeah, at the moment, unless we go back above the 34.80 level, it doesn't look good for any longs here at the moment. Again, the key level here is the $31.20 level, and then if we lose the 30.50 level as well, then most likely we're going to see new lows below 26 US dollars. The problem we have with this, as I've mentioned, is it has topped in 3 waves. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, there was no 5th wave. This would have potentially made it to an impulse, but we didn't do that. So now with this, all I can count here bullish. If I wanted to count it bullish, it would have to be a 1, 2, 1, 2. But even if it's a 1, 2, 1, 2, we're now at the limit of what we can do in the second 1, 2 setup, because we have retraced down to the 78.6% fib level at 31.91. As always, a move of a wave 2 which goes below the 78.6 will get unreliable. So if we break that and come down any bit lower, it will make the potential bullish count even less likely. So here I remain of the view that the Solana chart isn't really convincing. It's not a high reliability chart. There is always a bit of volatility in any cryptocurrency chart. I remain of my view, as long as we don't see a reliable pattern, we just have something unreliable here. It is what it is, and it's best to acknowledge that. In the bullish count, the overall bullish count, we can still see this as a leading diagonal in a wave 1, then here a wave 2, and then we would start the wave 3 already, but that choppy price movement here is not a good start anyway. The bearish count would indicate that all of this was just a corrective move, and we started a wave 1 down. We would expect a wave 2 up, a wave 3 down, 4 up, 5 down. And as long as we're trolling support, to be honest, both is possible, because we have not been bearish enough to dismiss the bullish count, but we're also not bullish enough to sort of make the bearish one unlikely. So sitting on the fence here, and that is a situation in which we are. You don't even have really a clearly defined range because of that top here, and we've spiked out again, now coming back down. So not a very exciting chart to watch at the moment. We are holding support. I think that is important to acknowledge, around $30.50, but then we just need to wait for further movement. I would like to see, for a clearer scenario of a wave 2, I would like to see it to get into this green area between $37 and basically $37 and $44. But as I said, it doesn't need to. There are scenarios of a very shallow wave 2. This is possible, and it doesn't break any of the rules. So we need to be prepared for all scenarios here. And again, if we lose that yellow line here, the first yellow line at 31.20 and then 30.50, I think we're going to see new lows. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.